I thought last night we got better as the game went on, but I thought that our attention to detail was a little off. Our line changes, clears on the penalty kill, too many penalties, face-off assignments, just the details. I mean, we have to be a detailed team, I didn't think we were as crisp as we needed to be. Obviously, it's the last opportunity for a couple guys to audition here. We've got in the lineup tonight. Guys like Grabner are in. Santorelli's in again tonight. Callahan and
Peters in.
Peters is in. So, you always weigh in that with the systems and all that stuff. I mean, these guys want to show what they can do without being bogged down with too much detail. But we want to see ourselves get better than we were last night.
2 bench miners last night, too many men. I mean, you hate to see one of those, much less
well,
two.
You know what? It's always the coach's fault. I think last year we were the least penalized team in the league as far as bench penalties went. So. I think that it's players getting used to the coaches, and again, one of them was a fluke. We were changing and the puck ended up coming up our side. But again, those are attention to detail issues. Face-off percentage was under 50%. We only had one centerman over 50% on the draws, so that was Reasoner last night. So that tells me that we weren't engaged mentally like we needed to be, and part of that is line changes too.
Pete, is tomorrow a tough day for you? I mean, we know you're going to say goodbye to maybe, 29, 23, 6 more, maybe. I don't know how many you can keep.
6, 7.
Is that a tough day for you?
No, not really. It's part of the business. I think I'm excited to get down to our number and get working with our team. I think the one thing that this camp has provided is opportunity. I don't think many guys are leaving here without having had the opportunity to show us what they can do. And I also think, where we'll be will show that, some guys took advantage of that opportunity.
Like the Santorellis you're talking about, possibly.
Some guys, yeah.
Possibly.
Keaton Ellerby missing 2 games. I mean,
Yeah.
Not a good time for him to be.
Well, it's a tough time for him. Yeah, I mean, he was having a real good camp, and the shoulder injury obviously kept him on the last couple of games, and tonight, and it doesn't look long term, but it'll probably keep him out a few more days. So it's unfortunate for him.
Safe to say, we'll see him. We'll see this kid at one point.
Oh yeah, this kid's an NHL player, and he made a huge stride this year compared to the 2 previous camps I've had him at. He came prepared to earn a job. He did what he had to do in the gym in the summer in order to do that for the first time. He looks like a full-time NHLer real soon to me.
How much do you think last year when he came up and he was getting a minute a game or 3 shifts a game, how much do you think that burned him and really fueled that desire during the offseason?
Well, you'd have to ask him. I would hope so. I mean, that's
You got to think that played a factor.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't why we did what we did with him, but the reality was he wasn't ready to handle much more than that, and I think it became obvious to him that he had to do something about that. And for Keaton, it's always just been about getting physically stronger and being able to handle men up here. And to his credit, he did it. So.
What are you looking for if he goes to Rochester? What are you looking for from him? I mean, it's time for him to become a starter, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for him to be a 30-minute-a-night guy down there, be a dominant defenseman in the American League, which he hasn't been yet, and to get back up here as quickly as possible.
You happy about the good Branson news that I guess Dale is offering him a package Monday? Whatever happens. Are you happy about that?
I am. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Like I said, I think the kid deserves to be in the situation he's in. Again, like Kulikov, I think we all came in here not wanting to hand a junior player a job, unless it became evident he was better than the competition. And there's no doubt in my mind this kid separated himself from the pack.
And what he does those 9 games, it's hard to foresee him screwing up that badly in 9 games, is it? You have to see him for a month.
Well, the level goes up a whole nother notch here. This is exhibition for me is American League hockey. The level goes up a whole nother notch here come next weekend. So that's going to be another hurdle for him.
I think the Spartans are going to hold on.
Let's hope so. I'm a Michigan guy. You know that.